Robert Greene and the Pygmalion effect. Now, Robert Greene is obviously a popular author that wrote the 48 Laws of Power. So we will discuss how Robert Greene visualizes the Pygmalion effect, and we will discuss the Pygmalion effect as an individual entity. So we're going to tell some stories, ask questions, and make some observations. Now, this is education and entertainment. So let's analyze this train of thought accordingly. Part 1. What is Robert Greene's interpretation of the Pygmalion effect? Robert Greene's interpretation of the Pygmalion effect aligns with his broader view of human nature and power dynamics. He sees it as a psychological phenomenon where people internalize expectations others place upon them, often subconsciously or unconsciously altering their behavior to meet those expectations. In his work, The 48 Laws of Power, Greene emphasizes the strategic use of this effect, suggesting that by setting high expectations or projecting certain beliefs about others, capabilities can manipulate or inspire them to raise those standards, thereby gaining influence and control over outcomes. Part 2. Sam's story. So Sam, a new teacher, believed deeply in the potential of his struggling students. Ignoring warnings from colleagues, he set high expectations, especially for Marcus, a student labelled as lazy. Instead of reprimanding Marcus for poor effort, Sam praised his intelligence and potential, telling him he could achieve great things. Slowly, Marcus began to believe it too. His work improved, his attitude shifted, and he became more engaged in class. Sam's unwavering belief in Marcus's ability transformed him, illustrating the powerful impact of the Pygmalion effect, where expectations shape reality. Part 3. How can a leader use the Pygmalion effect to improve performance? A leader can use the Pygmalion effect to improve performance by setting high expectations and expressing genuine belief in their team's abilities. By consistently reinforcing positive feedback and focusing on potential, they encourage employees to meet these expectations, fostering greater confidence, effort, and overall productivity. Part 4. How does the Pygmalion effect contribute to self-fulfilling prophecy? The Pygmalion effect contributes to self-fulfilling prophecy by shaping individuals' behavior to align with expectations placed upon them. Because when someone believes in another's potential, their positive reinforcement influences that person to improve and succeed, fulfilling the original belief. Conversely, low expectations can lead to underperformance. In both cases, expectations create the conditions for their own realization, turning assumptions into reality through changes in attitude and behavior. Part 5. Can the Pygmalion effect negatively impact someone? Yes, the Pygmalion effect can negatively affect someone, particularly when low expectations are placed on them. So if a person, such as a manager, teacher, or authority figure, assumes that someone is incapable or will perform poorly, these negative expectations can certainly influence how they treat that individual. So over time, the person internalizes these low expectations, believing they are inadequate or incapable, which can lead to decreased motivation, effort, and ultimately poor performance. This reinforces the original belief, creating a downward cycle. When people sense that others expect them to fail, they may feel disencouraged or disengaged, which impacts their self-esteem. For example, an employee who is consistently overlooked for challenging projects because their boss doesn't believe in their potential might stop trying to excel, feeling that their efforts are futile. This can create a harmful environment where the individual's confidence erodes and their ability to succeed diminishes due to external perceptions. In this way, the Pygmalion effect becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy with negative consequences. Just as positive expectations can elevate performance, negative or limited expectations can lead to underachievement. limiting a person's growth and opportunities. It highlights the importance of setting fair and constructive expectations in leadership roles. Part 6. Tell me about the 4 factors of the Pygmalion effect. The 4 factors of the Pygmalion effect are climate, input, response, opportunity and feedback. Leaders or teachers create a positive climate of support, provide more challenging input, give individuals greater opportunities to respond or participate, and offer specific constructive feedback. These elements shape performance and behavior based on expectations. Part 7. A university story. At a large university, Professor Sophia was assigned a freshman seminar of students known for struggling in their first year. Unlike others who focused on their limitations, she decided to apply the 4 factors of the Pygmalion effect to elevate their performance. She began by fostering a positive climate, greeting students warmly, encouraging participation, and making them feel like they belonged in the academic environment. This shifted their mindset from insecurity to confidence. Next, she increased the input by offering more challenging readings and discussions, believing they were capable of higher level thinking. In class, she provided greater opportunities to respond, inviting everyone to contribute to debates and group projects. This not only boosted engagement, but also reinforced the idea that their thoughts and contributions were valuable. Finally, Professor Sophia gave detailed constructive feedback on their work. She pointed out specific strengths and areas for growth, encouraging continuous development. By the end of the semester, the students not only improved their grades, but also developed a newfound belief in their abilities, thanks to her consistent use of the Pygmalion effect. Part 8. Why is Robert Greene's Pygmalion effect good for society? Robert Greene's interpretation of the Pygmalion effect is good for society because it encourages leaders to set high expectations, fostering growth, confidence and achievement. By believing in others' potential, individuals can rise to meet those expectations, creating a culture of empowerment, self-improvement, and positive societal transformation. So that's the end of the video. If you want to support the channel, like, subscribe, and watch the content. I repeat, if you want to support the channel, like, subscribe, and watch the content. Now, as some of you know, I have a social enterprise called Neuroexpression, which is about empowering neurodivergent people. If you want to know more about it, then why not consider downloading the free PDF, What is Dyspraxia, from my website, and the link will be in the description. And with that being said, I sincerely hope this video provided value.